So today we've decided we're going to clean out the camper van.
She decided.
Well, it needs doing it. Right, well, we've just come back from our last trip, which was in Ireland. So we've been back about a week now, and we thought what we'd do is we'd take out the boot jump and we'll show you the space that we have. It's a Citroën Berlingo, so it's actually a car, not a van. So here's the boot jump. Looks so tiny, doesn't it, when it's out here? So we've cleaned under there, and James is going to put some new vinyl in a bit later. And this is the cooking drawer, which has been cleaned out. And this is the vast cavern. Obviously we're not taking out the window boxes because there's no need to really, so we've emptied them all out. I'm going to give them a quick hoover to get rid of any crumbs or anything. So we're going to clean out this area, give it a good hoover, because that boot jumper's not been out for the best part of 2 years, and there's quite a lot of dust down here and God knows what else. I mean, it's not too bad here, but we'll just give it a good clean out, and then we'll put everything back and you can have a little look around our van.
Cannot believe we've got all this lino. That's all we need. What a mess that is. It's been sat there for 2 years picking up grime, and now I'm going to see if I can cut it better than last time. That bit was about right, that was, but this bit went off. So I'm going to cut that one too big and then cut it down. But it would be great if we had a van that needed this amount of lino, eh? Next job is, I think, to put it back in so I can work at...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Put the boot jump back in.
Just lift it off up to the edge.
It's hard to believe that little thing is our bed.
Home.
Bed,
Everything.
kitchen,
I know.
bathroom, dining room, the whole lot. Our sleeping pod. This is what makes the difference. It's the first time it's been out in 2 years. We're giving the van a bit of a clean inside, underneath. So
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest.
no. So honestly, that bit just sits there like that. So this bit then, it kind of just keeps it, stopping it from, collapsing or whatever. Next job, what is it?
Lino? It's that bit there that needs cutting down. This isn't quite right, but I'm not sure how I'm going to quite get that right.
Yeah, but there were a gap, weren't there?
There was, but it's
Yeah.
now not enough of a gap. Anyway.
Not too bad. Are you happy with that?
Well, it's all right. It looks nice.
It does, doesn't it?
It's very woody, if you get my drift.
Right, so the plan now is to fix that flange in there.
Little touch. Bin problems. Put these hooks in here so that
You can dangle your bin from that, can't you?
rather than having it all over the floor, it can hang from there. So just show you that. There's that. And obviously that still doesn't close, so if we travel with that open anyway, it works for us. And that still does that. It goes back a bit further because it is a fraction further out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, ideally, you'd have it so that you could close this cupboard.
Well, we bought the fridge to fit this space, so we have to keep this space, basically. So rather than being dumped all over the floor, now we can hang it here.
Ooh.
Gets out of the way, and of course it can go like that.
Are you happy with that?
Well, it does. Spatial awareness, you can't work out where things are going to go, and it's like, I'm sure people can, but not me. So that works.
Right, so what's next on the list?
Solar panel in the roof.
No.
No,
We've got a new plan for that, haven't we?
we have a cunning plan. We've taken advice off a subscriber.
So now what we're going to do is, because we're giving it all this back a clean, it's all nice and clean at back here, all under here. If you notice, there's no rear seats in. We took our rear seats out. Yeah, all this space. You wouldn't. How much space would you have if you had rear seats still in here.
Well, let's think about what lives in here. We have a couple of chairs, a couple of stools, which obviously footrests. We have a big thing of water.
Yeah, cube of water.
Yeah, clothes sometimes.
Yeah.
Electrical box if we're going to think we might go end up at campsite needing electric hookup. Beer.
Food.
Additional food, loads
additional
of
food, like
so much stuff on
tins
here.
and-
Oh, on the last trip, walking boots, but all that lot. Where the hell would you put that?
Exactly.
Well, that's why people get roof boxes, because they don't think the space out. You just do not need a roof box. You don't need a tailgate or awning tent. You just don't. Not if you. Well, not for our style.
No, if you want to be stealth. But the thing is, everybody has different plans and different ideas and does what works for them. But what works for us is being as stealthy as we possibly can.
Moving on every day, parking in car parks with height restrictions. Well, we couldn't do that with the roof box. We couldn't stealth if we had awnings and
Rear boot
tailgate
tents
all over the place. Those same applies to those roof tents that people have. Again, you're not stealthy and you can't get into car parks.
Everybody has different ideas. Everybody has different ways of doing things.
It's just that all theirs are wrong and we're right.
No, seriously, this works for us. So now what we're going to do is, are we just going to put stuff back in and fill cupboards back up with food and
I'm
stuff?
going to put the food back in until such time as, because I just don't want to. We'll put a few bits back in because I know you don't like the hall being trashed.
I don't like the hall being trashed. I'll show you all the stuff that we've got to fit back in here.
Remarkable.
Come with me.
Remarkable.
Come with me. I'll show you.
We've got coats, lots of coats. We've got chairs. We've got toilets. We've got, what's that all that?
That stuff that goes at front.
Oh, all the
Yeah.
centre bit.
We've got all this lot here. All stuff that goes at cooking drawer. Got window blinds. That's the
Extra water.
water cube.
That water as well.
There's like pot noodles and all that sort of thing, you know, like for emergencies and tin stuff. And
All sorts. Cooking gear here, all cooking stuff. And also, and we've got this pew, this lovely wooden pew. Where's that go? I can't remember.
that stays in the house. And in here, we've got a whole bedding. And that just stays in these cushions while we're not in use. All bedding in there. These are dog cushions. They're based on what you'd buy from Pets at Home, but we've had these made up. They're much nicer fabric. And for when we're not using it, we'll store them in there.
Keep them dry, keep them clean. But when we go on a trip, we actually take them out of those. We were taking them. There's just one more thing to do: take them out, take everything out of the dog cushions, and then find somewhere to put the dog cushions. And then in the morning, back in the dog cushions. It's like, well, we don't need them. We'll keep them there to keep them clean and dry. Then we go away, leave them at home, and then it just all just stuffs down.
What's this lot to put back in now?
Oh, look at that! Isn't that fancy? I use dehydrated water on that.
Oh, shut up.
It's cool though. Look. Marvellous.
Come on. Oh, don't forget, we've got a bluetti. We'll show you. Yes, hang on a minute. Yeah, we'll show you where the bluetti goes. I love a good spring clean. So this is how it's actually designed to be used in day mode.
So that's how you would sit.
Normally, this is how it's designed to be used with the... I'll just show you right quickly here. So you've got the front seats set up like that. You've got the panel resting against the back seats. Well, the backrest of the front seats, sorry. And then this is how they're designed to be used, but we don't choose to set it up like this way. We've never really done it, have we? Do you want to tell us why?
It's another job, isn't it? You set it up like this, which is fiddly and faffy, and we wouldn't be able to put our fridge on the front seat or our bluetti, our power station, would we?
No.
Because the seats aren't fully down like we have them. And once you arrive at a campsite, set up, and you set up, ours is, apart from that panel there, it's pretty well in bed mode. So we can have the evening, and then at the point when we want to go to bed, all we do is drop that panel in and the cushion, and we're ready to go. Whereas this, you'd have to be getting out, messing about. We just like to, once we're in, aren't we? So we'll show you what we do.
So this basically is in our mode that we set up as soon as we arrive at a park up. We've already got the front blinds up. We haven't now, but when we arrive at a park up, we set the front blinds up and we set it up like this. So it's basically, well, you call it more than half set up ready for bed mode, because the next panel that we have that's just round the corner just automatically slots in there with the next cushion that's same as this.
And that panel
fits on there.
That panel and cushion actually sit on the dashboard.
Yeah, well, we're not ready for bed.
On the dashboard.
Yeah, it just fits there.
Balanced on the steering wheel.
So this basically, when we're not ready for bed, but we've got parts up, we've got the window blinds up as well, there's enough room for it to sit comfortably there.
And we can open the fridge when it's sat
And we have
there.
the fridge here, which we'll...
Grab the fridge.
I'll get the fridge and I'll put that there now. So the fridge...
Can I have an ice cream?
Nope. Oh. So this is a compressor fridge. It's not a cool box. It works very much like your fridge that you have in your kitchen. So when it reaches a temperature that you set it at, it'll stop. Well, it just stops using power.
Even on full power, it's on cool down. It's only using about 20 watts.
So basically, it isn't eating a lot of your battery, which sits over there. So this is the blue Etty that we use. We just move them trays there, and we just pop that there. When we've got parked up, like I've said, we'll leave it like this. We get out the bedding and we use 2 duvets, one for the bottom and then one obviously over top, and just 2 normal pillows. We haven't chosen to use sleeping bags because I don't really like sleeping bags that much.
It's Hotel Berlingo. It's not a tent.
Exactly, and it feels like you're properly in bed. So that's basically how we have it during our relaxing time before bed.
Tell us about the cargo net there, Karen. What's that all about?
Well, here, this is where we store the blinds. These are shaped perfectly for each window. So that's where our window blinds sit. So what's that you've got?
This is climbing gear. So I've got a couple of carabiners and some climbing tape that would, in the event of a fall, if you're climbing, would hold your body weight with a big drop. So that is strong. This must weigh about 5 kilos, and I do not fancy that in the back of my head in the event of an accident. So this goes here, and then this simply fits on like that, and then we stretch it out like that so it's held in place. And I also have a bungee which I clip onto that, and I clip it to my head restraint, because we went up a really steep hill in Ireland, didn't we? And this actually tipped back over there, didn't it? Because it was like about 1 in 2. That setup with your climbing tape and your carabiners, that could save your life.
So this is set up in bed mode now. We've put the panel there that was on the dashboard, and we do this from the inside. It's so easy just to do everything from the inside once it's set up. And we normally sleep with his heads that way. Enough space for both of us here. Here we've got a few bits put back in. We're not going on a trip for maybe another week or so. James is just filling the kitchen drawer up. So now we're going to put a few things back in here. Obviously not everything. So we always have on board spices, you know, for cooking, just to do a bit of, make your food a little bit more exciting. A couple of towels, and in this one, got Yorkshire tea.
Of course.
First aid box, Yorkshire tea, chamomile tea, and then, oh, we're going back over to the side now by the looks of it. In here, oh, this is just a separate cool box that we carry. So in here, we've got us cutlery in a little Tupperware tray that sits nicely in there. You can easily get to your cutlery. In here we'll keep maybe pot noodles or porridges. But we'll put these other cups in here for now. We always carry a couple of cups about just in case we want a cup of soup. So yeah, Probably some more porridges in there. That cupboard's just about done. You could fit more stuff in if you really needed to, but I like them tidy. So at this side we've got, like I say, tea bags. We'll have a little pot of coffee there, a couple of drinking glasses, but they're really made out of plastic, can't be trusted with glass. And in the top one, that's where we'll keep us things like tins of beans and pot noodles and tin tomatoes or whatever, just some tin stuff in there, but we'll pack that when we're ready to actually go on a trip. Anyway, so this is more James's domain. He likes to cook. I like to cook, but you know, he likes to interfere. But you know, we'll keep, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but believe me, when we've actually got to a park up, we'll set it out a little bit better, a bit more tidier. And these, when we've parked up somewhere, generally just slot in at the side of that flange there. Got a nifty little table there as well. Perfect. They're on there. Yep. Oh, you forgot to put the trays in.
No, you're in the way.
Right. That's just for travelling. And now that'll go underneath, because that's quite useful, isn't it? You know, when we go shopping and we've got, you know, like
it's
things.
Overspill for the.
Yeah, that's overspill for the fridge. When we go shopping, we can just quickly put it in there. We're almost done. We're almost set for driving mode. But nowhere to go at the moment. So let's have a look under here. Yep, just got a few things in there. Toiletry bag, drink bottles, garden seats, deck chairs, rather should I say. And there's a cube, water cube back there. The bed in here. In the dog cushions. Another water carrier there. And the toilets. And I'll show you where we store the toilet roll, just up here. So here we have a few toilet rolls and some bin bags, which we store up here. Actually, the blinds are at way for the moment. We normally put them in first. But there you go. Toilet rolls fit up there. So toilet rolls fit up there. Bin bags, all done. Set up for driving mode. And it's all set up ready for our new trip. And we've even got some new vinyl in the boot jump. If you enjoyed this tour of our little camper, while we gave it a bit of a clean, we think you might like these next videos.